MAGA is once again declaring the death of woke, whatever that means. They're certainly not defining it. And in this case, they're doing it for the dumbest possible reason. See, Victoria Kjaer Theilvig, apologies, of Denmark has won the 73rd annual Miss Universe pageant. And there she is. And I don't know if she has anything to do with MAGA or Trump or even knows that America exists. I have no idea, neither do they. But look at her. She's pretty and she's white. And importantly, she is, from the point of view of right wingers, a real woman. And since real women never win anything these days, the fact that they did now implies that wokeness is finally dead. And it's led to tweets like this. Ian Miles Chong says, "This is Miss Denmark, who was just crowned Miss Universe. It's the Trump effect in action. Had Kamala won, the prize would have gone to a 40-year-old transgender," which is how he speaks. Now, obviously, he is free to talk about the physical attractiveness of other people since he is a prime specimen of man meat himself. But anyway, so it's the Trump effect that Miss Universe chose Miss Denmark because of Trump, okay? And if it hadn't been for him, we would have gotten a 40-year-old, which he's not explicitly saying it, but I am assuming, you know, one of those 40-year-olds, that would have been terrible. Look at these guys constantly spitting in the face of the women who choose to be a part of their political movement. But he's not the only one. Helen Henning says, "We even have a real woman as Miss Universe 2024. Thank you, President Trump, for bringing back sanity to the world." Again, he had nothing to do with it. But anyway, we even have a woman. We finally have a real woman because, of course, we've had all this insanity where not real women were constantly winning these things, except that that's not remotely true. Literally every single Miss Universe winner forever and across the universe has been a quote unquote biological female. Nothing came back. They've always won every time and just continued to. But if you want to bring up that shot of the past winners, there might be a reason beyond real women that make them excited that this particular Miss Denmark won. It's because, sure, those were cisgendered women that won in past years, but they're not necessarily the type of women these right wingers want to see on the top of the pile. And by the way, in 2023, although again, a biological woman won, the competition did feature married, which I guess is a type of contestant that isn't supposed to win normally. I don't know why that would matter, but it does. Plus sized and 2 transgender contestants, one from Portugal did place in the top 20. So I'm sure if they want, they can freak out about that, but they got what they wanted at the top, at least in terms of the winner. Sharon, I have a question for you. Okay.
Sure.
I don't think they know what they mean when they say wokeness. I think they just mean literally anyone not acting on their worst impulses or whatever, or expecting anything of anyone ever. I don't know what it means for wokeness to die or whatever, but like, can we just give it to them that wokeness is dead so that hopefully they will shut the hell up about it maybe?
Yeah, the word. I mean, as a brown woman in America, it's a tradition taught and handed down by generations that you better stay woke to stay alive. So, but if they don't like the word, it's our thing anyway, okay? They caused us to have our thing, but sure, if that's gonna make them be quiet, but they're only gonna start yapping about something else.
More than likely. And by the way, sarcasm aside, I believe that there is a ton of actual value to the actual definition of the word. It's just terrible things have been done to it in the intervening years.
Corrupted.
But I am confused because I pay attention to the news. I follow pop culture news and everything. And like, how can wokeness have died now thanks to this? I thought wokeness died when Sydney Sweeney was hot. I remember 1,000 articles all titled, all of their tweets, Ian Miles Chong, I'm sure you search his thing. I mean, Sydney Sweeney is attractive. Everybody agrees that she's attractive. She's white and she has big boobs. These were all cited as specific evidence of how wokeness has died. And she remains attractive. She remains white. Her boobs are still big. So how could wokeness have recovered in time for Miss Universe to finally slay it? Maybe this is all really, really dumb. Maybe that's what it's actually about. But again, like if it'll just get them to shut up for a little bit, that would be delightful. Thanks for watching our video. Did you know that you can support our show by becoming a subscriber? Just click the subscribe button and also ring the bell so that you get notifications when we're live or when we post new content.